A lot happening today, namely Lisa Eldridge holiday collections. And this holiday collection looks like superbly holiday, if I do say so myself. I don't know what it is. It's so superbly kind of like colorful and like berry shades and celebrational shades, it almost looks like. We're going to do all of that today with me, Rebecca. I'm a fashion and beauty editor who has worked in this industry for about a quarter of a century, and that has given me the courage to start Not Fit for Print Beauty, not print anymore, now it's digital, right here on YouTube, and that gives you a little bit of a digital beauty magazine to look through. Okay, if you are in a hurry to see the Lisa Eldridge products, well, I don't blame you, and that's why I have timestamps down below. But if you are somebody who watches this channel a lot, you'll know that I had craziness with my Canon camera named Kevyn, right? Affectionately, K-E-V-Y-N, after Kevyn Aqua. Well, the Canon camera is back. Hi, Kevyn. He's filming us right now, and he's back, and he has some scores to settle because there was a lot of people, including a little bit me, who kind of liked the iPhone better. So I'm going to experiment back and forth, but this is Kevyn that I'm using now, the Canon camera, and we'll kind of see how it goes as the days go by. Let me fix my lip gloss there. As the days go by, and I'll play around with some of the settings and such a little bit more. All right, but let's get into Lisa Eldridge. I showed you the art, but it's just so pretty. The packaging here just looks so festive with all these kind of like pouty women wearing their Lisa Eldridge lipstick. I want to be a pouty woman in Lisa Eldridge lipsticks. Actually, maybe I can be today. All right, so let's talk about what I picked up. Okay, the first thing I picked up was something called the Mirror Ball Eye Kit. Now, this was $81, so I saved some bucks here. We're going to swatch this all outside in the warm California sunshine, so don't you worry. Sunshine. So don't you worry. These 3 shades came in a kit. These are the new shades of her liquid eyeshadow. There's 3 of them. So they would be $30 each if you buy them individually, and you can buy them individually, or you can do what I did and buy all 3 together in that beautiful packaging I showed you, and that will be $81. So you will save some money. We're going to try all 3 of those on today. Then we also have the Sequin Sweet. That's what I had a little messily on my lips. I bought all 3 of these brand new kind of Gloss Embrace sequin shades, she's calling it. They're basically kind of like multi-chrome, I couldn't resist, lip glosses. I love Lisa Eldridge lip gloss. So these are 3 shades. They're $28 each, and you can buy them separately, but I got all 3 for $67. You show me a Lisa Eldridge lip gloss that's multi-chrome, honestly, how can you resist? And I got those 3 shades. I'm actually wearing the Peekaboo Pink right now. That's the one that I had on a little bit messy, but it's so pretty. I cleaned it up. But I got all 3 of them. And then last but not least, I got a little refill for my Rouge Experience. There's 2 new Rouge Experience shades, and you can buy them with or without the case. I have so many of her Rouge Experience with cases. I just bought the refill this time. I had to get, you guys know me, I had to get the Scarlet Sequin. And I just got this in the refill, which is $67. But there is also another more neutral shade, and you can get it with or without the case. I just saved some bucks this time because I have enough cases. Before we play around with these, let's take them outside into the warm California sunshine. You will never see any collection of shades on an arm prettier than this. I dare you. Take a look. We have our 3 from the Mirror Ball Eye Kit. Those are the 3 new shades. That's Rosalie, Avia, and Celine. They're really pretty. Followed by the Sequin Suite, which is Peekaboo Pink, Chameleon Chaos, I like that, and Kensington Plum. And then there's that little tiny swatch of the Rouge Experience in the Scarlet Sequin. That's from the refill. Okay, I am wearing my Peekaboo Pink. Let's try on. That would look maybe better with a liner. I don't know. This is a handy dandy makeup wipe. I love those. When you use a makeup wipe, I should link it again below. When you go to use an actual washcloth, it just doesn't take it off, but this does. Okay, here it is. Oh my God, that is so pretty on the lips. Look at this one, how kind of holographic it is in the little bottle. I'm going to be honest with you guys. The reason I seem a little bit scatterbrained right now is I filmed a MAC video for tomorrow. I'm just going to be honest. With my Canon camera when it just got back yesterday, and I didn't realize that half the settings had been undone. So it's kind of a little bit blurry. So I've been working overtime to refilm everything, and it has kind of stressed me out. So that's why I look a little like frazzled. Okay, why don't I just come clean and be honest with you? Okay, so there is, you know, this is almost like a pretty translucent kind of holographic. That's Chameleon Chaos. It's really pretty. If I could just wear this as a necklace though, look how beautiful that is. Okay, we'll leave that on for a moment, and then we'll put on the Kensington Plum, and we will put on the Scarlet Sequin. I've been wearing the Scarlet Sequin all day. But let's play a little bit with this Mirrorball eye kit. Here's Rosalie. This shade Rosalie, which you saw outside in the warm California sunshine. I'm going to put this on kind of as a one and done. Now you can go ahead and use your fingers with this to put it on, or I grabbed this is a Rephr Shoto number 2. We have some new Rephr brushes coming, and my MAC video tomorrow will show those to you because they're coming on Monday. So I will show those to you tomorrow in my MAC video. I'm using some oldie but goodie Rephr brushes right now. Look at that as a one and done shade. Now tell me that's not beautiful for the holidays. And if you do tell me it's not beautiful, I won't believe you. I just won't. Let's play around and get some different looks going here. Let me just show you what Avia looks like. This is a kind of cool silver. Well, I guess it's got a little bit of warmth in it. Let's see if it works on me. Generally, something that gets really cool and frosty is not going to look very good on me. And I am going to use this time a Rephr number 2. I just want to, oh wow, that is kind of cool looking. This one feels really twiggy 60s, doesn't it? Like really swinging 60s. The Rosalie shade is a lot more subtle. And this is a kind of, I feel like it's a disco ball swinging 60s kind of, yeah, that's pretty. And it looks like it could probably take more than one application if you use a brush with these. I'm just going to be honest with you. I like to use a brush, but if you do, you're going to take away some of the pigment. And the best way to leave all the pigment, that's not a fault of the product, that's just kind of like a user experience. You could just leave it like I just did now, or you can kind of tap it in with your fingers. And I bet you Lisa Eldridge would tell us better how to do it. But you see, then I'm not wiping away. I don't really mind wiping away some of the pigment, but I'm just kind of letting you know. And then I just wiped off my last shade, which is Celine, for this eye. And let's go ahead and put on the Celine. I think this one is going to work a little bit better for me because it's almost got a little gold underlay to it. And I could leave it like that. Or what I'm going to do, I could smooth it out just a little bit on the ends, maybe not in the middle, because I don't mind taking away some of the pigment here. You see, this one's my favorite. This is my absolute favorite. It's kind of neutral, cool leaning, but it has a little bit of a gold feel or kind of a pewter feel to it that doesn't go too cool on my eye. This is very cool, and if you love cool tones, that will be great for you. But for me, it might just be a little bit, it almost feels costumey on me because it stands out so much against my neutral skin tone. To me, a one and done silver for me would be a little bit prettier like this. And I would still use this maybe on the inner corner. This would be hard for me to pull off an eye of, unless I was doing like a costume look. Does that make sense? All right, let me take this off and let's try our Kensington Plum. I'm leaving a little bit of the sparkle behind, but I just want to play with this with you guys. Oh, that's pretty. This is the most pigmented of the three new ones. Hope you're not distracted by my multiple eye looks. Oh, wow. So interestingly enough, this Kensington Plum is the least interesting in the bottle, but the most interesting on the lips, so don't be fooled. And this shade, the Celine shade, was to me kind of the least interesting in the bottle, but the prettiest. If you have a neutral to warm leaning, I really love that as a one and done. I will wear that a lot. Can you also wear this under or accompanied by powder shades? Absolutely. By other liquid shades? Sure. In fact, I can even take the little Rosalie shade and kind of put it on the inside there. Kind of spread that out there and bring a little bit of light to the inner corner of the eye, if you see. So you can mix and match. I could have done that with the silver too, but I just wanted to keep it a tad bit warmer. Still, these are cooler shades in the eye shades, and they're very holiday worthy and beautiful. And Lisa Eldridge's liquid eyeshadow performs really, really well. This isn't a new product, just basically a shade extension. All right, now it's time for a shade that I've been wearing. I went shopping. I took my mother shopping. You guys have met my mother. And I took her shopping today, and I wore this to give it a try, and I love it. I love the Rouge Experience lipstick. I love red. I don't like... Look at that. I can talk and put it on at the same time. That lets you know, and it's a red. That lets you know. I don't like metallic in a red, but this isn't really necessarily metallic. It's just kind of like really holiday sparkly. I know it's called Scarlet Sequin, but it's so easy to wear. I know I'm throwing you off with two eye looks. Look at it like that. It's so easy to wear, and the Rouge Experience is such a nice formula. It's very creamy. It's very light. It goes on very easily, kind of in a user-friendly type way. Spreads onto the lips beautifully, and therefore makes darker colors easier to wear. That's the formula, okay? And that is beautiful. You can get that engraved also. If you're getting this as a gift for someone, you can get it engraved for either very little or free. I got to look that up. But that's really nice. This is something special. I don't know if it's the artwork I was teasing about, but it just really sets the tone. You just feel like kind of like a party girl, Kensington party girl, maybe Chelsea girl. It just looks, it's really festive and really fun. This is, to me personally, my least favorite because it's just very, to me, costumey. Stands out too much on my skin, which I look better in warmer shades. But regardless, it's a gorgeous silver. Probably, to be honest with you, even though it might not be my cup of tea, it is probably the prettiest silver liquid eyeshadow I've ever seen. Just because it wouldn't be one. See how this is goes a little warmer? It's just easier for me to wear. That's just personal preference. What did you get? Did you buy these individually? There's also, let me just tell you, there's also some other like sets that Lisa Eldridge is doing for the holidays, like a lipstick with a liner. It's just like a mascara with a liquid eyeliner. Lots of other little packages all in this, you know, kind of really festive packaging. Well worth you checking out. And I'll link that below. I try when I can to link things up here in YouTube shopping as well. Lisa Eldridge, that's hit and miss. YouTube shopping is still growing, but I will definitely try. And I would love for you guys to try to come over and see me over on Instagram or on TikTok. We're on Facebook. We have a group right here, a membership that meets here on YouTube once a week, and I'd love to see you there. I do a live every week, and it's a lot of fun, and I would love to see you there. Make sure that you are subscribed, as that is great benefit to me, and I appreciate you clicking that subscribe button, and I look forward to seeing all of you in the next video, and I will meet you guys in the comments. Bye for now.